Welcome to day one of the Dear Overcommitted Woman challenge. Let's get into it. For the next 30 days, I'm going to show up here every single day. I'm going to be sharing stories. I'm going to take you through a couple of the tools that help me, as well as I think I'll be doing some work alongside you, because overcommitment doesn't really disappear. It is more a practice, and this is ours. Hi, I'm Carolina Planica. I am an alignment coach, and I help overcommitted women reclaim 1 to 2 hours every single day. And it starts now, this week. This series is called Dear Overcommitted Woman. And every episode is like a letter to her, to you, to honestly the version of yourself that keeps getting pushed to the bottom of that never-ending to-do list. So, let's begin. When was the last time you did something for you? Not for your kids, not for your boss, not for your job, not because somebody needed something or it was just on your to-do list. Something exclusively for you. If you are sitting there trying to remember, that right there is the problem. And this didn't come up overnight. I think this actually happened slowly over time. It was maybe one little canceled plan with yourself, or the numerous books that you still have on your nightstand that are still on page 1. Or maybe it's a hobby that you've been setting aside because there honestly isn't enough time. And at some point, you just stopped caring. Because the busyness did not go away. This really isn't a time management issue or honestly even a discipline problem. This is what happens when a woman spends years, months, centuries believing that her own needs are optional. And this is the hardest part because nobody told you not to do that. You just learned from it. You saw it. Slowly watching women in your life around you do the same exact thing. So I'm going to tell you a story. Let me tell you about my mom. My mom worked 12-hour days. She would leave in the late afternoon and not get home until maybe 3-ish. And every single time when we would wake up for school, our uniforms would be ready, breakfast would be on the table, our lunches would be packed, and she would drive us to school every single day. Not only that, she would also pick us up every single day, and when we got home, dinner was ready. Yep, we ate early dinner, but that's okay. And then she would get back to work and do it all over again every single day. She never complained, not once. I don't think I ever seen her complain. She just did it like that there was no other option. Like her needs, her rest, her time, her wants, they didn't factor into the equation. And as a little girl, I thought that was just what moms did, what women did. But when I reflect back on it as an adult, I coach women who are living that same exact life. And I have lived it myself. I had a calendar that was jam-packed with all other obligations except my own. I worked 12-hour days. I had back-to-back meetings with not even a bio break in between. And I kept telling myself that, oh my gosh, when things slow down, I will finally focus on myself. Let me break it to you. Things never calmed down. There was always a new project, a new task, something new that I had to do. And you are doing exactly what you were taught to do. You put everyone first. You keep going. You don't complain about it. And it's actually costing you more than you know. And now, here's your moment to pause. I want you to stop right here, right now. Not after this video, just right now. Just bear with me. Think back to before your schedule took over. What was the one activity, the one thing that made you completely forget time? Take a breath. Let it come up for you. Got it? Good. Hold on to that for a sec. That thing you just thought of, that is your starting point. And I call this the one reclaim. I want you to put it on your calendar this week. Oh, I know. Trust me, not someday, this week, today. Give yourself that 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. Treat it like a meeting that you cannot cancel because it is exactly that. One activity, 1 hour this week. And not a bubble bath because somebody told you, oh, this is great self-care practice. Not a glass of wine at the end of a very hard day. I want it to be your thing. And don't worry, yes, I do know the guilt will show up and I know it will. And when it does, I want you to notice it, name it, and do your thing anyway. Because let me tell you, that guilt is not telling you the truth. It's an old habit that's trying to suppress you, keep you small. Write it down in the comments. I want to know, what is your one reclaim? I watched my mom give her everything, her time, her sleep, her energy, her joy, to everyone around her without complaint, without any type of hesitation. And I think about it every single time I sit across from a woman who cannot remember the last time she did something for herself, just for herself. And I do not want that for you. You are not just a partner, an employee, a fixer, a caretaker. You are a person. A person that deserves to show up on her own to-do list. Tomorrow, we will be talking about why being busy stopped feeling like a choice. I will see you then. With love and 1 hour back. Okay. One moment. I almost forgot the fun part. If any of this resonated for you, I want you to do one thing before you close out this video. Go to the link below and nominate an overcommitted woman in your life. It could be your mom, a colleague, a friend, your sister, or honestly, I dare you to nominate yourself because that completely counts too. I'm running a 30-day challenge. It's called Buy a Stranger a Book, and it's a 30-day campaign that's running alongside this series. Every $3 is one nomination entry. 3 women will be drawn, and this is completely random, on YouTube on day 30. And each one wins a book that's curated just for her, shipped straight to her door. The link is below. All right, I will see you tomorrow. With love and an hour back. Bye.